Okay, next car show of the day, still on Saturday. Just got done at Cars and Coffee at Shelby, and now I'm at Cigars and Cars, meeting down here at Gambit in Henderson. And so we're getting cars are beginning to show up. And so I wanted to introduce you over here to Nate and talk to him about his 66 Mustang. So thanks,
hey,
Nate.
How's it going? You're welcome.
So tell me again, you bought this car mostly the way that it sits, right?
Yeah, correct. So I bought this car kind of on a whim from eBay Motors, probably the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life. The car pretty much came as it sat. The paint and body work, the interior, all that was already done. This is an original 1966 Ford Mustang Fastback C-Code. So it came with the lower horsepower, 2-barrel, 289.
And we can't have that.
No, can't have that. So I think I had the car for about a week before I started ordering parts and tearing it apart already.
Yeah.
Which, you know, my wife gave me hell about it because she said that when I told her I was going to buy a car, I wanted to buy a car that I didn't have anything to do to it, that I could just get in it and drive it and enjoy it.
Totally get it. Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I had the car for about a week before I started tearing it apart already.
It's kind of what we were just talking about, because when I bought my GT350, that was the whole idea. It's already done. I don't have to do any modifications or anything to it. And then, you know, I ended up with the Pantera, which then you start going, well, wait a second. If I just did this, like you were saying, well, if I just had this.
You just can never leave well enough alone.
But that's hot rodding, right?
Right. And you know, when I bought the car, it was a good driver. I didn't have any issues per se with it. It ran good. It stopped well. But my plan was, you know, I wanted to have a car that I could drive, you know, as a daily driver if I wanted it to be. So in order to do that, it obviously needed some upgrades. You know, there's definitely that balance between wants and needs. So like I said, the first thing that I did to it is I swapped the 2-barrel stuff out, put 4-barrel intake, Ford Racing intake on it, a 600 CFM Holley carb on it. And then because living out here in Vegas, driving this thing in the summer is absolute murder. I went ahead and changed out the cooling system as well.
Yeah, smart move.
Aluminum radiator, high flow water pump.
Smart move.
And then slowly but surely, I've just been doing upgrades on it to make it more of a driver. You know, safety obviously being a #1 thing when you're driving. It doesn't matter how fast you can go if you can't stop, right? So I went ahead and put 4-wheel disc brakes on all 4 corners, wheel woods up front, and wheel wood master cylinder as well. And then kind of everything else I've been doing to it in the meantime has just been little nicety things, going through the engine bay, cleaning up the engine bay. You know, custom length spark plug wires, nice little spark plug wire holders, just little things like that.
You said you did the exhaust system too?
I did, just recently did the exhaust. I put 2.5-inch exhaust on it, which are cut right before the muffler, so it's a little loud. You know, I figured I might as well enjoy it now, and if I ever get tired of it, I can run the tailpipes all the way back.
Well,
Put a shorty JBA headers on it. Just so I didn't have to worry about interference issues or fitment issues with long tubes.
Plus it sounds awesome.
Right, and for anyone that has a Mustang out there, JBA shorty headers are the way to go.
Awesome.
They fit like a dream. Zero issues at all with them.
Well, just like you were saying here a minute ago, is there's people on YouTube right now that are looking for information like, you know, what do I do? You know, I want to put headers on my car, but what do I do? They're going to stumble across something like this and say, listen, do you say that? And they're going to go, okay, there's actual experience.
I spent months and months researching, listening to video clips of cars and trying to talk to people. And, you know, my big thing is I'm a do it yourself kind of guy. You know, I don't have a lot of the expensive tools. I don't have some of the know-how. Like I'm not a welder. So I wanted to try to find something that I could do myself, that I could put in my car and have it be okay until I could take it to a shop and have it welded up. So JBA is one of the few companies that I found that offer a complete exhaust solution from the engine all the way back.
Right.
So I ran, like I said, I ran their shorty headers for a Ford 289 to 351s with their X pipe.
Yeah.
And I ran all their stuff, bolted it on, and ran it for a few weeks until I finally took it to muffler shop here out in Las Vegas, which I'll give them a short plug.
Yeah,
if you live in Las Vegas and you need exhaust work done, the best muffler shop on 21st and Fremont, hands down, best muffler shop in the city.
Okay, I may need to talk to them because I want to do a resonator delete on my 2020.
Yep. Their work and customer service is impeccable.
Okay.
As well as their pricing.
Okay, excellent referral. Thank you. Well, this is just a lot of fun, man. I just love it. I'm a big Mustang fan anyways. And
thank you.
You know, if you're going to go mid-60s, the fastback, or the 2+2 as they like to call it, boy, that just ticks all the boxes, man. I love it. Gosh, man, thanks, Nate.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you and talk with you.
You as well.